Genya is the most tragic character in the series. Hi guys, it's your boy Shinobi Sage here with a review for Demon Slayer Season 3, Episode 6. Let's get it. We pick up just after Tanjiro beautifully slays those demons, but I knew those motherfuckers weren't dead because it would have been too easy. But one thing we do learn is that not only is sun breathing excruciatingly painful for demons, but they regenerate at a slower pace. Well, I mean, it's the power of the sun. I'm surprised they even regenerate at all. We see our boy Genya in his demon form shouting at Tanjiro about how he's going to be the one to defeat the upper ranks and become a Hashira. More on this later. You know, the funny thing is, during this entire episode, we didn't even get an explanation on how exactly Genya is a demon. Like, to me, he looks like he's in control and he's not possessed by some form of bloodlust. Maybe he can only turn into a demon during certain hours of the night, kind of like a werewolf. All of the demons regenerate from the attack, and what is so insane about this is that Tanjiro was able to smell a fifth demon, and that demon was Hantengu. So Hantengu was hiding this entire time while the four demons were fucking shit up. But I must say, the entire sequence of Tanjiro, Nezuko and Genya fighting off the emotional demons while hunting down Hantengu was brilliant. There was a lot of intensity during this scene, and of each of the four demons, anger is definitely the strongest one, and his lightning has been a problem for our characters ever since Hantengu split. But man, big up to Tanjiro and Nezuko for using their techniques. I thought Tanjiro's moment was over, but he still has Nezuko's blood art effect on his sword, which was pretty cool. While Tanjiro and Nezuko were handling the other demon, Tanjiro guides Genya with his sense of smell and he finds Hantengu, who is tiny. I'm assuming because he split himself into four, it dispersed his power, which made him shrink for some reason. Genya starts shooting at him, but when he gets close to slicing him, his sword breaks apart and Rage is behind him about to take him out. We then get a flashback to Genya and Sanemi's backstory. Guys, let me tell you, Demon Slayer does a good job making you actually like characters you hate. His backstory was very similar to Tanjiro and Nezuko's, but it was much worse. He grew up in a family where his mother was constantly mistreated for being small and petite while doing her best to take care of all of her children. All of a sudden she goes missing during the night. What can honestly go wrong? It's pretty ironic how this episode premiered during Mother's Day. Like, the studio was playing with our emotions on purpose. The way she killed most of her children was horrific. I wasn't expecting that. She got turned into a demon and she had to be killed by Sanemi. And also the background animation during this scene was fantastic. It looked almost photorealistic. The voice acting during his backstory was excellent as well. That now explains why Genya had a problem with his brother for killing their mom, but unfortunately in that situation, what could he have done? And it's interesting when you pay attention to Sanemi's dialogue about how he and Genya should protect their family. You can tell there's a lot of pain behind his character. When we saw Sanemi in the first season, he was cold, rude and impulsive. He was extremely apathetic towards demons, harming Nezuko and attempting to entice her demon instincts. He lost most of his family growing up, and that definitely shaped his view of demons. But seeing Nezuko not harming humans, I can imagine him having feelings of regret, thinking about the slight possibility of him saving his mother and not having to kill her. I really enjoyed this backstory and the depth it gave to both him and Genya. Just as Rage was about to kill Genya, Tanjiro arrives and swiftly cuts off his arm. But just as Sadness comes to attack Tanjiro, Genya uses himself as a shield to save him and tells him to behead Hantengu. Tanjiro tracks him down and goes in for the kill. Guys, I really enjoyed the backstory of Genya and Sanemi, and the direction. The voice acting and animation as usual in this series are always top tier. I will say, despite the great action scenes we've been getting since the season began, this episode felt very fast paced. Today's cliffhanger killed me, fam. I'm not gonna lie. It's amazing to think that Genya made it this far without any breathing techniques. That probably explains why he couldn't kill Hantengu. We'll see if Tanjiro can actually do anything, but I doubt it because in the opening, it looked like he was using some sort of dragon technique fighting Kanroji, so we'll see where that goes. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe, and until next week, stay blessed.